And good afternoon. Welcome to the 40th Annual Christmas Parade, live from downtown Prescott, Arizona, Arizona's Christmas City, here on KYCA, the News 1490 and 103.5 FM. Today's Christmas Parade is brought to you by Olson's for Healthy Animals, H2O Health, Yavapai Exceptional Industries, Blind Brothers of Arizona, Pralines of Prescott, Roxy Web Securities Management Incorporated, Spirit West Certified Planning, Dr. Melinda Martin Aesthetics and Comprehensive Women's Care, Prescott True Value, Zebrascapes Landscape, Allied Electric, and Pro Auto Parts of Arizona, all of our fine Christmas sponsors. And folks, welcome to Arizona's Christmas City. Jason Zenzaletta, Peter Iannone with you. Welcome from downtown Prescott. Peter, another year, another parade, and it looks like a great one so far.
Yeah, the crowd is immense. I think every year we get bigger and bigger, and the excitement's at its peak.
Gentlemen, I would ask you to please rise.
So, folks, we are going to stop here for the very first part as the police department moves up.
Presented by the American Legion Post 6 Honor Guard.
And now we are bringing up the Honor Guard here. And all are standing in honor of the flag as she moves down the way to open the 40th Annual Christmas Parade.
American Legion Post 6 Honor Guard carrying the nation's colors.
That's the American Legion Post 6 Honor Guard carrying the American flag, carrying our nation's colors. The primary duty of the award-winning Honor Guard is to provide military honors for deceased veterans in north central Arizona. They do this about 300 times a year. They proudly say no to any call. They proudly never say no to any call of duty anywhere. And now, here we go with the Arizona's Christmas City. Peter.
Yeah, this is Finley Auto Group. Finley Auto Group Prescott is truly blessed to be a part of such an amazing community, along with participating in its rich heritage and traditions, delivering a one-of-a-kind experience to all of their guests and encouraging them to keep it local. They'd like to thank all of you for your support and they look forward to helping strengthen and grow the community.
All right, the next up is the Grand Marshal. That's Ron and Laura James, humbled to serve as the 40th Annual Christmas Parade Grand Marshals. This parade is one of their great traditions, of course. The family first came to Prescott in 1954. They raised their children here, and now many of their children have moved here to raise their kids here, too. They have so many things that they've got their names on around here. They've done so much for this community. Okay, next up, Desert Financial Credit Union.
Yeah, the banner in front of us, this is Desert Financial Credit Union. They're a proud sponsor of Arizona's Christmas City. Desert Financial Credit Union is Arizona's most trusted credit union and is committed to creating better banking experiences for you and your neighbors.
And now the Foothills Falcon Band from Catalina Foothills High School. They're up next. Let's listen for a few minutes. Catalina Foothills High School.
Ladies and gentlemen, marching band time. Catalina Foothills High School Band, Tucson, Arizona.
And there we go, the Catalina Foothills Falcon Band. This band has appeared twice in the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, and they've been in the Prescott Parade since 1992. There we go, the Catalina Foothills Falcon Band here on KYCA. Thanks for joining us around the world as they have been here for the Christmas Parade since 1992. And the band will perform at the Rose Bowl Parade coming on January 2nd.
Well, that's pretty impressive.
Next up is the Prescott City Council.
Yeah, did you know that Prescott is Arizona's Christmas City? They're officially designated by Governor Rose Mofford in, I believe, 1989. Here in the city of Prescott's historic 1926 American LaFrance fire engine, a.k.a. the Frog. It's accompanied by city council members of the Prescott City Council. The city of Prescott wishes everyone a very happy holiday season.
Arizona's Christmas City, officially designated by
There we go, the Prescott City Council are elected officials. There they are.
And if you didn't know, just look at any light post. All right.
All right, coming, and there's the mayor, Mayor Phil Good, riding
Riding the frog.
The 1926 American
There's the man
Fire
himself.
Engine, AKA the Frog.
That is the frog. All right.
Everybody, a holiday season carrying Mayor Phil Good there.
Now, coming up next is Summers Dance Works. Whether you're 18 months or 88 years old, Summers Dance Works has a class for you. From tap, jazz, ballet, hip hop, creative movement, swing, dance, Latin or country, they've got dance. They make dancing exciting, educational, and entertaining here in Prescott.
And that is a pretty eclectic group of costumes following the DanceWorks vehicle here.
Latin country Summers Dance Works. Look
The
at
theme of the parade this year, I believe, is superheroes. So here we
that
are.
would explain it. Okay.
Remember, they're located on Miller Valley Road. Summers Dance Works. Guaranteed
All right.
You will walk in and dance out.
And we got a lot of superheroes in the crowd
Wow.
in the parade today.
I feel well protected today.
Yes.
Including our military veterans.
Well, folks, thank you for joining us here on KYCA 1490 AM, 103.5 FM for the 40th annual Christmas parade and the 40th time we have been here broadcasting the parade.
Aquaman.
All right, and rolling into the screenshot here, we've got bassist Prescott. Like most kids, bassist Prescott students love their superhero movies, but when they were designing this year's float, they looked to their everyday heroes for inspiration. That's noble. This year's float was designed by the members of our National Junior Honor Society. The students wanted to honor the true heroes in their life, their parents, teachers, doctors, nurses, caregivers, and everyone in the community that works in the service of others. They want to thank all of you for all you do, and I'd like to thank them for all they do. Merry Christmas.
All right, next up, Heritage Park Zoological Sanctuary, Prescott's hometown zoo. They're a 501c3 nonprofit. They've been here in Prescott for over 30 years. They've got over 200 animals, and they rescue over 300 animals every single year. So also, hey, wild lights and animal sights are on now at the zoo, so be sure to go visit them. Heritage Park Zoo on the north end of Prescott on Willow Creek Road.
Heritage Park Zoological Sanctuary.
So there they are. And, well, those aren't quite the animals that they have, but they've got some amazing animals there.
They do.
Over 30 years. They have 200 animals and rescue over 300 animals each
All right.
year. And now is the perfect
Folks,
time
want to thank you for
visit
joining us here on
Wildlife
KYCA. This is just a
and animal
fantastic
sites
parade
every
so
Friday
far.
and
The weather
Saturday
is
through
perfect.
New Year's.
The precipitation is just holding off for now, so we're happy to see that it's not. All right, next up, the Scotties.
Yeah, speaking of animals, the Scottish Terrier group, known for their bearded muzzle and unique profile. Scotties are rugged, compact, and intelligent dogs. They originated in Scotland in the 1800s. Scotties are strong-willed and have an independent character, often seen at Christmas time, but very well known for being a highly desired playing piece in the board game Monopoly, bringing back memories. Scottish Terriers love the attention and enjoy having their pictures taken, and that's just what's going on here in front of us.
Fantastic, Scotties. They got a long way to go. This is a long parade today.
You know, I feel for them with those little legs. It's they're walking twice as much as everybody else.
Well, next up is Prescott Puzzle Rides. This is be the superhero of your family, helping them to solve a puzzle ride. This is an escape room mixed with a scavenger hunt on their 6-passenger golf carts that are something fun for all ages. Book their Hijacked by Elves puzzle rides online at puzzlerides.com before the year is up. Also, sleigh rides back for the 4th year. So puzzle rides of Arizona, Prescott Puzzle Rides. We're happy to see them here.
And behind them, we've got Arizona Dreams Gymnastics Academy. At Arizona Dreams Gymnastics Academy, they have a class for everyone. They offer the highest quality training in gymnastics, ninja, parkour, cheer, circus silks, preschool, and more. Holy cow, that's a lot of stuff. Their staff is highly trained and motivated to help your child have a safe and fun experience. Not looking for a class? Well, they have an open gym for all ages to come and play. They look forward to meeting you and showing you their facility.
We've got cartwheelers, we've got gymnasts, we've got all sorts of young ladies who have been doing such a great job at working at the Arizona Gymnastics, Dream Gymnastics Academy. Wow.
Ninja classes, that sounds like an exciting course to take.
There you go. The heroes of dance. All right. Next up is the Prescott High School Air Force Junior ROTC. They're dedicated to building better citizens. The cadets perform over 5,000 hours of community service every year. And in 2022, they were awarded the Distinguished Unit Award with Merit for the 15th consecutive year. All right.
Every year. In 2022, the unit was awarded the
And on my bald head, I feel a few drops of rain joining us.
Just a little bit of rain out here. Not bad, just a drop or two. All right, coming up next, the Spirit of the West Riders.
Yeah, they welcome the Spirit of the West Riders, appearing on behalf of the John Wayne Cancer Foundation. These Westerners authentically depict the American frontier in motion pictures on the History Channel and other TV networks. How about a Prescott welcome for the Spirit of the West Riders and their beautiful horses as they wish you a very Merry Christmas. Watch for them at the New Year's Rose Parade this coming January 2nd.
These Westerners authentically.
Always great to see. And the Prescott Parade is well known. The Prescott Parade is well known for lots of horses and all of their parades. The Frontier Days, the Veterans Day Parade, all of that. We have a lot of riders every year. Okay, next up is the Arizona Serve of Prescott College. Arizona Serve AmeriCorps members and staff are the unsung heroes in Prescott and Yavapai County. Their mission is to connect passionate people with community-driven projects to fight poverty as well. These individuals commit from 300 to 1,700 hours of service every year. Okay, next up, Granite Mountain Interagency Hotshot Crew Learning and Tribute Center.
Yeah, talk about superheroes. The 19 Granite Mountain Hotshots who perished in the Yarnell Hill fire are our very own hometown heroes. This entry commemorates that tragic event and invites you to visit the Granite Mountain Interagency Hotshot Crew Learning and Tribute Center, which is now located at Gateway Mall. The center is open on Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays.
Open Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
And that happened nearly 10 years ago. June 30th will be the 10th anniversary this coming year. Next up, Prescott Mile High Middle School Marching Band, welcoming people to their Christmas parade. They've had a lot of support throughout the years, and here they come with a traditional rendition of Bell Carol Rock. Next up, Abaya Judd Elementary School.
Yeah, Abaya Judd Elementary is one of 3 elementary schools in PUSD serving preschool through 4th grade. Abaya Judd was founded in 1988 and named for a beloved Prescott superintendent. This year there's over 500 students enrolled as Jaguars. Abaya Judd was recently named Character Counts Exemplary School and a Capturing Kids' Hearts Showcase School. Abaya Judd's mission follows the ABCs: achieving, believing, caring, and sharing. These Jaguars are roaring along.
500 students enrolled as Jaguars. Abaya Judd recently named.
Okay, coming up next on the parade here, Trev Hair-Zona, the men's hair specialist. 13 years of experience with designs, undercuts, beard trims, and traditional barber-style haircuts. Call or text for an appointment. Mention you saw his entry in the parade for 30% off your first haircut. Definitely check out Trev Hair-Zona on Instagram and Facebook. It's worth a Google. All right, so
I need a hair specialist. I may be beyond a hair specialist.
I think you're good. You're good, Pete. Folks, thank you for joining us. This is just a fantastic day. And next up, looks like Mercy Clean is up next.
Yeah, Mercy Clean handles everything and anything from trauma messes, hoarder situations, I need one of those, to sewage spill cleaning by specialists, locally owned and operated by retired law enforcement and medical personnel.
All right. As you can see, the weather is very nice here in Prescott. Just a few drops of rain here and there. Not too bad. About 55 degrees downtown under overcast skies on this gorgeous day for a parade. It's winter. We've got to have some bad weather here, you know?
Absolutely.
And that's just how it is.
Keeps things interesting.
Okay, and the Mercy Clean folks are showing up right in front of the courthouse here. The courthouse where we're going to have the lighting tonight at 6 o'clock here on KYCA and around the world. So be sure to tune back in after the parade at about 6 o'clock this evening, local time. Next up, Christian Family Care. The Christian Family Care exists to strengthen families and serve at-risk children in the name of Jesus Christ. They are celebrating 40 years of serving the most vulnerable in Arizona. They serve through foster care, adoption, mentoring, and counseling. So,
behind the wheel. Christian Family Care exists to strengthen families and serve at-risk children in the name of Jesus Christ. Celebrating 40 years of serving the most vulnerable in Arizona. They serve through foster care, adoption, mentoring, and
so, folks, we want to thank you for joining us here in downtown Prescott here on KYCA, the News 1490, 103.5 FM, and also here around the world on KYCA.info.
And now we've got some Pete-sized horses here. It's the Saguaro State Shetland Pony and Miniature Horse Club. The Saguaro State Mini Horse Club was formed in 1997 by like-minded people to promote the education and welfare of these beloved little horses. These miniature horses and ponies can be show horses, therapy animals, or simply family pets. They're also a great way to introduce children to the wonderful world of horses, and they're generally well-tempered and eager to learn, and they love treats and hugs, and they're getting treats and hugs all the way down the street here today.
To the wonderful world of horses.
Next up, the Elks Opera House Guild, who are coming down the street. These costumed ladies and gentlemen have volunteered over 2,400 hours just this year, even though the Opera House was closed until April. Members of the Opera House Guild serve as docents, ushers, and security at the Elks Theater events. The Guild promotes public recognition, and they also offer living histories in the form of short talks. The Guild's superhero this year, Elizabeth Ruffner, who dedicated the effort to restore the lovely theater to its original 1904 appearance. And Elizabeth, we just lost her not too long ago. Long time love of Prescott, Arizona was all she was about. And Elizabeth, we certainly do miss her here. Next up, Blind Dog Apparel and Graphic Design, and here comes more of the Elks Opera House Guild. And you ought to see the Elks Opera House. Absolutely beautiful work that they've done downtown with the restoration and everything that they've done. So, fantastic folks. Okay, next up down the parade route, what do we have?
Coming into Screenshot, we've got Blind Dog Apparel and Graphic Design. Here comes Blind Dog and their crew, along with some help from some of Santa's super elves, through this busy season, taking care of all of your screen printing, embroidery, vinyl, and promotional product needs. Thanks for the super help, Santa.
Apparel and Graphic Design.
And quite a bit to go. We've got a long way to go on today's parade, folks, so please stay with us here on KYCA, the News 1490, 103.5 FM. Also, we're happy to see more of the Blind Dog Apparel and Graphics Design. Great float this year for them. Wow. Folks have been going above and beyond on some of the floats this year, I swear.
Indeed.
Okay. Blind Dog Apparel. All right. We also want to welcome, of course, Arizona's hometown radio group, some of our competitors in Prescott Valley, and that is KPPV and KQNA.
It's Arizona's hometown radio group.
We want to thank them for being part of the parade. Of course, thank them for being part of radio. Radio is important no matter where you are. But, folks, thank you for tuning in to KYCA, the News 1490, 103.5 FM, and worldwide, www.kyca.info. And you can see, well, they certainly do have some interesting floats here for them today. Okay, now we see the riders coming up here, and that is the Wild Ones. Yeah. The superheroes are the American cowboy. They help in any way they can. They believe in a strong country, and so this group on horseback is the Wild Ones. We're thrilled to have them here in the parade again, and it's a long-time Prescott tradition, of course, of horses and riders and cowboys in Prescott's parade, even during Arizona's Christmas City. Even in Arizona's Christmas City, declared by Governor Rose Mofford so many years ago, and we're so thrilled that she did. And what a fantastic time we've had here. Pete, we've had some rain, we've had some snow, but mostly some good weather.
You know, we're going to persevere, just like the residents here in the community. We get through anything. And so it's a little chilly. I think it's about 55 degrees or so, a little murky overhead with some clouds in the skies, but didn't stop the parade goers from showing up in full force. I mean, if I look out across the courthouse green, not a spare inch of real estate as far as I can see, and I know it's going to continue to get even more packed tonight as we get into the courthouse lighting, and always a very exciting event for our local community.
Oh, it's going to be great tonight. We will have live coverage on KYCA, the News 1490, 103.5 FM, and we'll also have live coverage worldwide on KYCA.info. Okay, next up.
This is the Prescott Antique Auto Club, and the PAAC is over 51 years old. Holy cow, I'm getting close to that. Presently with over 260 members and over 400 vehicles. They support the VA hospital and annual scholarships to students attending Yavapai College. They enjoy visiting local assisted living facilities in and around Prescott.
We got some great cars coming through here. Wouldn't you like to?
All right. Some of the Prescott Antique Auto Club. Big show every year at the first part of August out at Willow Lake. Fantastic to see them here as usual.
1936 Buick. We got an Indian motorcycle coming by.
All kinds of fun vehicles here, and everybody looks like they're having a great time driving them, too.
Great vehicles, I tell you, it's a good group, and it just gets bigger all the time. So fantastic to see them all here this year.
They smell the fresh petrol there. We've got a convertible Cadillac Superheroes in the back.
I tell you, folks, Prescott, Christmas, there's something magical. I mean, you see that in all of your hometowns, but this is Arizona's and America's hometown, everybody's hometown. This is Prescott, Arizona, and officially Arizona's Christmas city. Very, 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 very big honor for us, and we certainly do take advantage of it. We've got Acker Night coming up next Friday night. The Acker Music Festival, which will be spread out throughout downtown Prescott. So many bands and acts will be going on. We've got a Christmas town this year that's going to be opening up. So much going on. So we're thrilled to see all of this, especially with the Antique Auto Club. Another parade banner sponsor, Haley Construction, another fine sponsor of the parade. Next up
is the
Bradshaw Mountain Bears, the Marching Bears, the Band of the North. My son's in there somewhere.
Oh, fantastic. We'll look for him.
They took second place at Mountain Ridge Invitational, Rock the Ridge, second place at Rough Rider Roundup. Also, they received the High Caption Awards in Music and Auxiliary, and at the state championships, they finished 8th in the state in Class 3A, their highest finish ever. We're looking forward to them. Folks, I tell you, the Marching Bears are just unbelievable. And so they're going to be, this is from Bradshaw Mountain High School in Prescott Valley. And guess what? They're going to a second parade later tonight.
Oh, my gosh.
The light parade in Prescott Valley.
Nice.
Marching Bears.
So here they come, the Bradshaw Mountain Marching Bears. And there's the director right there, Mr. Blackwell. Good to see you.
The Bradshaw Mountain Marching Bears, another historic marching season, second place at the Mountain Ridge Invitational. Rock the Ridge.
There we are.
Followed up by the flag team.
And they're playing the theme from Avengers Endgame.
Oh, I was not paying attention to that. Good call.
That's one of their big numbers that they play quite a bit.
Excellent.
And here comes the mighty teddy bear and the Bradshaw Mountain Bears. And the trailer, KYCA and Com Radio are proud sponsors of the Bradshaw Mountain Marching Bears. The Band of the North.
Behind them, rolling into the screenshot there, we've got Service Master of Prescott. Service Master of Prescott is, they have a mission to restore damaged commercial and residential properties, that is, homes and businesses that are struck by unforeseen disasters. Our certified technicians work quickly, efficiently, and utilize the latest industry techniques. They're locally owned and operated and have been that way for over 40 years. They consider their team the superheroes of the community by making sure you have a safe and healthy place to work and live. Their float theme this year is princesses as our heroes too, and I totally agree with that.
Well, folks, fantastic. And I hope you're enjoying the parade. We got a long way to go today here on KYCA on the Christmas parade in downtown Prescott. Coming up on 1:30 right now, Acorn Montessori Charter School is up next, an A-rated free public charter school in Prescott Valley where children come first always. Not all superheroes wear capes. That's right. All the kids from Acorn Montessori Charter School celebrating Christmas as well here in Arizona's Christmas City. And we welcome all of those folks from Prescott Valley as well.
Absolutely.
Coming up next, Dignity Health, Yavapai Regional Medical Center. As Acorn Montessori moves through. Dignity Health is up next.
Yeah, their volunteer service department, Dignity Health, YRMC PAWS program, stands for Pets Are Warm Support. The volunteers' team of handlers and their dogs have been a popular part of the hospital's volunteer program for over 20 years. Patients and visitors often share how much joy they receive from these friendly visits.
Fantastic to see all the service animals here coming through. Next up, a new business in Prescott Valley, the Wheelhouse Recreation Center. They're a nonprofit youth and family facility where every kid has the opportunity to play any one of their 14 sports. They've got quite a facility out there. Roller hockey, football, boxing, BMX, dance, volleyball, soccer. Check them out, wheelhouseaz.com, or social media at wheelhouseaz. And there, sitting in the back there, is Charlie Arnold, the man behind it all. And some of the folks from the Wheelhouse playing hockey. All right.
Dance, volleyball, and soccer. Check them out, wheelhouseaz.com, or follow them.
Yeah, the Wheelhouse is in the old Coors Center at the Arizona racetrack outside of Prescott Valley, where they used to hold the fair.
Ah, okay.
So they took that over, and now they're part of that. So coming up next, Fry's Food.
Yeah, with the Captain America shield on the front of their truck there, it's the Fry's Food and Drug with their 3 stores serving the Tri-City area. They're dedicated to taking care of all of your grocery needs. All of our associates are superheroes in customer service and in saving the day. So thank you from Fry's Food and Drug. And I shop there all the time and get my fuel points to help keep those prices down.
There you go.
All of the associates are superheroes in customer service.
And now they've pictures of some of the court. There's a courthouse plaza in front of the courthouse plaza. All right.
That blew my mind.
Wow. It's like a fourth wall break inside of a fourth wall break. Okay, next up is Paw UIC. Yavapai Firewise proudly recognizes the first responders who are superheroes every time they put on their uniforms. So this is the Prescott area. The Central Arizona Fire and Medical, Prescott Fire Department, Prescott National Forest, Arizona Department of Forestry and Fire Management, AZ Wildfire and Incident Management Academy. So all of our first responders are coming up the way here. First, one of the trucks from the Prescott Fire Department, Department number 1 in Arizona, the first established fire department in the state, back when it was a territory. Next up, looks like we've got one of the Prescott National Forest engines coming here.
Yep.
And followed by, it looks like Central Yavapai Fire. Nope, that's one of the Granite Mountain Hotshot trucks.
Practices to more than 40 communities and 8,000 properties.
And remember, folks, create that defensible space around your home. Go to yavapaifirewise.org.
Yep, Department of Forestry and Fire Management, and one of the classic fire departments, fire engines from the Central Yavapai Fire District before they turned into CAFMA.
Number 1. Remember, these commissions, they will come out to your house.
And right behind them, rolling into the screen now, we've got the Sacred Heart Catholic School. Here at Sacred Heart Catholic School, a parish that has been a part of the Prescott community for over 100 years, they're dedicated to teaching excellence, responsibility, and spiritual growth to their Prescott community. Join them in celebrating their superhero, Jesus Christ.
And there he is.
If I'd known that, I'd have dressed better, but, you know.
Yeah. Well, this is, I tell you, you got everything in this parade, folks. Arizona's Christmas City as Sacred Heart goes by here.
We're getting serenaded.
Now we're up to, let's see, where we're at. Yavapai County search and rescue teams are coming up next in just a few moments.
They've got their flag there in the back, the hay bales on the float.
All right, search and rescue consists of search dogs unit, the search dog unit, the backcountry unit, the OHV unit, the 4x4 unit, and more. And they're an all-volunteer organization, so it's important, if you're interested, to join and help out on Yavapai Search and Rescue.
The 4x4 unit.
It's a huge group, and they do so much good. That's ycsrt.org if you want to look them up online.
You know, and if you've come here to the Prescott area and you've got a lot of time on your hands, there is no shortage of volunteer opportunities in just about every capacity you can think of. It's a great sign here in the community to have so many people that want to volunteer their time, money, and energy to keep everybody safe and happy.
Part of the 4x4 unit going by now. Not normally with a dog on the roof, but there you go. And some of them wrapped up like presents. I tell you, the parade is just amazing. You never know quite what you're going to get. Sometimes a lot of horses, sometimes a lot of Jeeps, sometimes a lot of everything.
You know, I wouldn't mind a wrapped-up Rubicon under my Christmas tree this year. I think that would be the perfect gift for me, Mom, if you're listening. then there it is.
There's the list.
But they would rather not meet you out in the woods.
All right.
Don't go get lost.
I think that's Thor down there walking behind the search and rescue.
Yep, more of the search and
vehicles.
rescue, and they use everything. They've had 4x4s, Jeeps, Razors, I guess, all sorts of different things.
Yeah, I've literally seen anything with an engine out there searching.
And Thor.
Thor.
Helps in search and rescue, too.
That's right.
What can we say, folks? We have a little bit of everything in Arizona's Christmas City, I tell you. All right, coming up next, down the street just a little bit, number 43, there's Zebrascapes Landscaping and Service. More of our Jeep Posse and search and rescue folks. As you say, anything with an engine is possible to be part of the search and rescue.
You got it. And in fact, you have to have some of these unconventional vehicles to reach some of the areas of Yavapai County.
And folks, I'm going to tell you, especially if you're a lost hiker or whatever, these folks are out quickly. I mean, we had a situation about a week and a half ago. Folks got lost near Sedona, and by the time they got off the trail and back, half of these folks were already out there getting ready to go. So, I mean, they deploy fast, and they certainly do their jobs. Okay, number 43, let's go to Zebrascapes. I believe they're coming up next. We're getting the rest of search and rescue through here.
Snowman on top.
And yes, usually not a snowman. Okay, Zebrascapes. Have you ever seen the zebras in Williamson Valley? Well, Zebrascapes Landscaping serves the Prescott area. Quality landscape services, pavers, turf, outdoor kitchens, fire pits, tree service, all sorts of stuff. Locally owned family business, 13 years here in Prescott.
And you know, I've gone down Williamson Valley Road, and before I even knew that that's where they were, I did see a zebra, and I'm like, I did not expect that, did not see that coming.
And here comes Super Zebra now, coming down the street. Zebrascape folks are just fantastic. They've been a long-time business here. Happy to see them in the parade once again.
And as you can tell from the diversity of equipment, they're pretty much able to handle just about any job you can throw at them.
Even zebra infestations.
Yes.
They can do that too.
Very unique pest control abilities.
Well, I'm sure zebras consider themselves.
So there we are. All right. And there's their tree service truck with a zebra in the top, waving to the crowd, I tell you.
And I didn't know there was a zebra in the original manger scene. I think that's maybe a twist on the conventional tale.
There had to be, of course. There you go. Okay, folks, next up, banner sponsor, of course, the Foothills Bank, and we're happy to have them here sponsoring. Oh, there's the zebra right there. I told you there's a lot of zebras in this parade. It's really something.
And riding behind them, we've got the Prescott Frontier Day Rodeo Royalty. Prescott Frontier Days Rodeo Royalty is ecstatic to join you on this beautiful day. These lovely ladies travel all over the state, educating on the Western lifestyle and inviting people to attend the world's oldest rodeo right here in Prescott. Representing their rodeo today is the 2023 Prescott Frontier Days Senior Court, Trinity Tompkins, 2023 Prescott Frontier Days Junior Teen Queen, Gianna Minton, and 2023 Prescott Frontier Days Sweetheart, Timby Tompkins.
All right. And here's more of the young ladies who have been part of that. Next up, the Chino Valley High School Band. Here they come, drum major Audrey Wickman won the marching award at the Territory Parade in September. Also the People's Choice Award at the Camp Verde Parade last month. This is the Chino Valley High School Marching Cougars. We'll see if we can get them on the air here in just a moment.
And rolling in behind them, we've got Las Fuentes Resort Village. Las Fuentes Resort Village feels that they are surrounded by superheroes every single day. No matter what their job title is, if you work with people, you are a superhero. I agree 100%. Without helping each other through friendship, support, and kindness in their working lives, the celebration of Christmas wouldn't feel like it does today.
Las Fuentes. All right. So next is the Prescott Regulators and their Shady Ladies. They're coming up after the Las Fuentes Resort Village. Folks, Las Fuentes, long-time folks here at the parade and here in Prescott. We're thrilled to see them again. Right behind them again, the Prescott Regulators and their Shady Ladies, a 501c3 nonprofit. Wishing everyone a happy Christmas and the best of New Year's. A big thank you to all the sponsors and people in the community who helped them raise funds for scholarship through the Yavapai College Foundation Scholarship Program for the past 8 years. The Yavapai, the Prescott Regulators, and their Shady Ladies. They are a mainstay in downtown Prescott for every event.
You know, I think we all need a Shady Lady in our lives once in a while. Keeps things interesting.
I guess so. But we're thrilled to have them here. Mainstays of Prescott. And there they are, the Regulators and the Shady Ladies there in front of the float of the Jersey Lily. And by the way, the Jersey Lily, the Friends of the Jersey Lily helped light the downtown Prescott Courthouse this year. All the proceeds going to this. They've raised a lot of money, and they're fantastic. So thanks to everybody who's going to help with the lighting. We'll see that later tonight.
And next up, we've got the Primavera School, the Primavera School Penguins to be specific. Primavera School, Inc. was founded in 1972 to serve the needs of children and parents who prefer a more flexible, personalized, and safe learning environment. Their student-to-teacher ratio is low, a maximum of 9-to-1 in preschool classrooms and an average of 14-to-1 in their kindergarten through primary grades. Parents choose Primavera because they are seeking a school that takes an individual interest in their child's development and learning style. Their facility is located on 2.6 acres of land in a residential area of southwest Prescott. The setting and grounds reflect their belief that children learn best in an environment that encourages exploration and is peaceful to the mind as well as the eye.
Next up, we're up to number 50 already, Angry Ape Off-Road, your premier source for off-road tours in the Prescott National Forest. Tours that range from mild and scenic to wild, and hang on to your shorts. They have something for everyone. 7 days a week, year-round. That's Angry Ape Off-Road. And folks, they've been a mainstay in this community for some time now. In fact, I think their superhero is the Angry Ape. I've seen that over there.
You know, that ape doesn't look too angry.
Yeah, I know, but at least he's
the complacent ape.
The complacent ape. But Angry Ape Off-Road Tours, and fantastic folks who run that. That's for sure. Okay.
Looking very festive and angry at the same time. Angry Ape Off-Road, your premier
some fantastic folks out there.
In the Prescott National Forest. Providing tours,
doing a lot of tours and everything else. I mean, they do some great work in Prescott, Arizona here. Okay, next up, the Dance Studio. Their 28th year in the Prescott and Tri-City areas. TDS, the Dance Studio, has been teaching dance and touching lines in Prescott and Chino for all ages from 3 years old in tap, ballet, jazz, lyrical, contemporary, and hip-hop. Donna Clay has owned the business for 28 years. They're located in Chino Valley. A Merry Christmas and a Happy Holidays to them. And from them to Arizona's Christmas City.
Wishing you a Merry Christmas as they spring down Cortez. They're in their 28th year in the Prescott Tri-City area.
Well, that's one way to stay warm on a chilly winter day.
That's for sure. My goodness. Not too cold here. 55 degrees in downtown Prescott. Absolutely beautiful. I was going to say not a cloud in the sky, but I don't see any sky.
Put that on pause for next time.
Too many clouds, you know.
Now we've got Jameson Electric LLC. Jameson Electric is a growing, well-established business based in Prescott Valley, Arizona, with loyal customers based throughout the Quad City area. They're a family-run business and believe in providing their customers with top quality service and value for their money. With more than 13 years experience, they know how to get the job done for any and all electrical needs you might have. Don't get shocked. Call them instead. That's good advice.
Absolutely. Oh, folks, what a beautiful day for a parade here. Next up, Prescott Culture Construction. If you're looking for a hometown construction company with high quality work, top of the line communication, and a great experience, look no further than Prescott Culture Construction, a team of young and experienced pros that base the premise of the company on creating culture.
Followed closely by Prescott Culture Construction.
All right, next up, the Trail Sisters of Prescott.
Yeah, the Trail Sisters of Prescott, Arizona works to build a community of like-minded women to connect, support, and cheer each other on. Members of their community organize hikes, big and small, for all ages and all skill levels. Weekly events, coordinated by their members, are available for all to take part in. They're not a professional or for-profit organization. They're just a bunch of women who like trail runs, how-to clinics, training, and fundraising events. There's always something to participate in. Learn more about the upcoming events and runs by visiting Summit 4x4company.com or stop by the shop, take a tour, and meet the team. No matter what you drive, Summit 4x4 Company welcomes you to join the club that's getting bigger and bigger and adventuring further by the day.
All right, folks, Jason Zenzaletta, Pete Iannone. Hey, I'll tell you what, Pete, it's been a great day so far. 1:45 here locally. We're only a few hours away from the courthouse lighting.
You know, and for all of us that were worried that, you know, with the growth of this area that we would start to dilute some of our great traditions here, I got to tell you, there is no shortage of holiday cheer and kind of the feeling of the season. I mean, it's just overwhelming.
It is. It's fantastic. And, folks, if you're listening on KYCA, of course, we'll have the lighting coverage tonight beginning about 5:55, and you can tune in on kyca.info and worldwide on Facebook. And I want to wish a big welcome to all the folks back in Illinois who are watching as well. My old friends and cousins back there, they're watching too. So
Isn't technology great? You can reach everybody.
It's amazing. KYCA's Christmas sponsors this year include Olson's for Healthy Animals, H2O Health, Yavapai Exceptional Industries, Blind Brothers of Arizona, Pralines of Prescott, and so much more.
Lots of Jeeps today.
Lots of Jeeps today. Wow. Other of our KYCA sponsors include Roxy Web Securities Management Incorporated, Spirit West Certified Planning, Dr. Melinda Martin Aesthetics and Comprehensive Women's Care, Prescott True Value, Zebrascapes Landscaping, Allied Electric, and Pro Auto Parts of Arizona. Thanks to all of our sponsors, and don't forget to tune in weeknights at 6:06 for a classic Christmas on KYCA.
Oh, it's that time of year. I missed those.
We had the Burns and Allen show last night. We're going to have Gunsmoke in a few weeks.
What's the one I always like with the guy at the bar?
Duffy's Tavern.
Duffy's Tavern.
We had that on Thursday night.
I'll be there.
All right, folks, and I tell you, folks really do come out and just have some great stuff. There's Spider-Man. I tell you, and a spider on a 4x4. What can you say? I mean, wow. All right, folks. Next up, down the street just a little bit, Franklin Phonetic School Marching Band. They're coming up the street. The pride of Franklin Phonetic School in Prescott Valley, the Marching Band and Twirlers. Students from kindergarten through 8th grade, the band is under the direction of Dr. Calvin Audis and Miss Jennifer Robert, and the Twirlers are under the direction of Ms. Cindy Honecker.
AZ Credit Union and our banner carriers, we appreciate all the help they have given us. Remember, ladies and gentlemen,
Lots of good music today with some traditional Christmas tunes.
And I'll tell you what, Franklin Phonetic School gets bigger and better every year.
Wow.
And the Ponderosa Grove, the chamber singers.
These are kids from kindergarten through 8th grade in the band. Not quite as big as some of these high school bands that we've seen. They're a little bit shorter here and there.
But just as good.
Just as good. We'll see if we can catch a little bit of them as they come by here. right.
And we've got the Twirlers.
All right, Franklin Phonetic School.
And behind them, we've got the Salvation Army, the group that gets all my spare change outside of Walmart at this time of year. Salvation Army has been a part of our community, meeting the needs of our community since 1893. They feed, clothe, and send children to summer camp. And most importantly, you can volunteer to help them make a difference by stopping by their facility.
The Salvation Army, one of the great folks and great organizations here in Prescott that has done so much good. We are so happy to see them here, as usual, the Salvation Army. Our former boss, J.P. Mulligan, was always happy with them, said they did what they said they'd do. They don't toot their horn about it too much. They just get the job done. That's what he always liked about them.
We've got the superhero skyline. Is that Gotham?
We've got the Incredibles here.
Incredible Salvation Army here. Next up, the Arizona Rough Riders, the Historical Association.
There we go. The Incredibles are here.
All right, the Rough Riders Arizona Historical Association, a group of living historians that feature the period of 1898, that of the Spanish-American War. And that's where our own hero Bucky O'Neill comes. That's the statue in front of the courthouse.
Historical Association.
And there's the Rough Riders, and the picture of their of the charge up San Juan Hill during the Spanish-American War.
Wow, look at the big brain on Jason. I'm impressed. I like it.
I went to school at Prescott High School.
There you go. Go Badgers. And behind them, we've got the Yavapai County Education Foundation. Yavapai County Education Foundation is committed to supporting, recognizing, and rewarding our amazing teachers throughout the Yavapai County area. Accompanying the float today are teachers who have been recognized in the Tribute to Educators magazine. Thanks to Prescott Newspaper, Inc., this magazine annually publishes biographies of outstanding educators in Yavapai County. Findlay Prescott Subaru awards $500 classroom grants to 25 of the educators, included in the Tribute to Educators magazine. Besides publishing the Tribute to Educators, YCEF provides classroom and school-wide grants to teachers and schools in Yavapai County. Go teachers, support local education, and donate at YCEfoundation.com.
All right. Lessons by Lexi is next, featuring Quest character parties. They've been serving the Quad City area for 6 years now. They take pride in encouraging all to find joy in the art of dance. Up on the float, they have some characters from Quest Characters Parties who help serve Northern Arizona by sending characters to special events. As always, remember, there is only one you, and that's superpower. Merry Christmas to all of them, and Merry Christmas to the dance studio. Lessons by Lexi.
I think we can get superhero dancing.
Well, there are some Munchkin superheroes.
Super ladies.
All right. So many people out today. Just watch and participate in the parade. It's fantastic today so far.
The weather did not deter any of these folks.
Nope, and we're thrilled to be bringing it to you live here on KYCA around the world, kyca.info on our Facebook page, and on the air here locally, KYCA Prescott, 1490 AM, 103.5 FM. Some more superheroes passing in front of the courthouse plaza. What a thrill to see all these people out here. It's a great time. And we have so many kids in the parade this year. It's just fantastic.
And pulling up behind them, we've got Great Circle Media, which is Magic and Arizona FHF. It's a superhero Christmas with Magic 99.1 FM and Fun Oldies 15.
Great Circle Media.
Yeah, Great Circle. They're Northern Arizona's powerhouse, providing live and local on-air personality each weekend morning from 6 to 10 a.m.
Yep, that's Lisa live and local. Lisa LaChapelle Dandos. She used to work for us here on KYCA.
Yes.
Thrilled to have her and see her there. Thrilled to have her on the air. Thrilled to see Hope Family and Magic 99.1. Fun oldies as well. Okay, next up, number 65, the Zumba Ladies. They're accompanying the Prescott Fire Department and the Groom Creek Fire District. That's where they're from.
Leads are live and local as well. As back-to-back smiles with
Their heroes are the Groom Creek Fire Department, serving our community. Who can do better than have fun and building friendships than the Zumba Ladies? They meet every Wednesday at 9 a.m. in the Hidden Valley Ranch Clubhouse. They're inviting everyone to stop in and give it a try.
You know, I'm not sure what Zumba is, but it looks exhausting.
Very nice.
You got that right. Goodness. They've got a long way to go. We're at the beginning of the parade route, by the way, folks, so they got a long way to go on this.
They're going to burn themselves out.
And their heroes, the Groom Creek Fire District, bringing their truck up from Groom Creek. Good to see them today. So many of the little rural communities have, because of the fire danger, have their own engines, and it's great to see them here on the parade. And well represented.
The Zumba ladies are honoring their superheroes.
Ladies, you got a long way to go. Hang in there.
Pace yourself, pace yourself.
Although, honestly, I think they're in better shape than I am.
Yeah, I'm more of the hot chocolate fireplace
Yes.
crowd.
Heroes you do, and thank the heroes at the group.
But you got to understand, we got to live up to Prescott's, Prescott being Arizona's Christmas city.
Yep.
That's part of it, folks. You got to do it, All the hot chocolate, sitting by the fire, you got to do it. So,
Now we've got Yavapai College, SBDC, no-cost consulting services and access to finding resources to help small business owners start, grow, or exit their business. Moonshot, Pioneer Pitch, Quad Cities.
moonshot possibilities, pioneer pitches. I tell you, they do all sorts of different things that the small business collectives. All right behind them is Mountain Oak School, a kindergarten through 8th grade public charter school here in Prescott, emphasizing intellectual development through the imaginative, artist, and moral growth of its standards using Waldorf-inspired teaching methods. Mountain Oak also has a preschool on its campus as well. So Mountain Oak School, they've been here for a long time in Prescott. Good to see all those folks.
Mountain Oak is a kindergarten through 8th grade public charter school that emphasizes
Yep, the Winter Craft Fair is just around the corner with them and many other organizations. If you're waiting until the last minute, folks, that's what you need to do. You go to these Winter Craft Fairs, pick up what you need.
Has a preschool on
Yes, it's not a Nintendo Switch, but it does do the job.
Exactly. Behind them, we've got some fun on two wheels. This is the Hardly Angels women's motorcycle drill team. Hardly Angels women's motorcycle drill team's mission is to empower female riders of all ages to help them build the skills necessary to ride with confidence and inspire each other to teach and give back to their communities. Co-participating today with Prescott Vulcan Riders, a family-oriented motorcycle group since 2019, proudly sponsoring veteran families in need at Christmas with funds collected from membership dues and 50-50 raffles.
Fantastic group. They haven't been around long, but they've done some great work here in the Prescott area.
And looking at their bikes, I almost say Harley Angels. Wow,
they can handle those big bikes quite well.
And here's me on my little moto scooter. Oh, well.
Next up, 5 Star Cars, a premium used car dealership. They specialize in quality pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs, with fresh inventory constantly being added. Best of the best 3 years running 5 Star Cars. Bruce, Mendy, and all of their staff would like to wish everyone a Merry Christmas as well.
Wow, that thing is a beast. Look at that.
In every parade, they've got something different in every parade, and it is fantastic this year. They've outdone themselves with the with the manger scene on top of the 4x4. Woo!
I'd need a full-size ladder just to crawl into that thing.
Used car dealership.
My
They
goodness.
specialize in pre-owned vehicles, trucks, SUVs, with a fresh inventory.
I know a few vehicles that we get lost under that thing.
I better look for my Kia. I don't want them using it as like some monster truck rally crushing. Affinity RV Service Sales and Collision, proud to be a part of the community for over 26 years. It's their mission to provide you with the quality products at fair prices and with exceptional service. Proud to be once again named an RV Business Top 50 dealership in the United States and Canada for the 7th year in a row. Prescott Valley, and
have fun. Well, I'll tell you what, they're there. Let's see. Granite Creek Health and Rehab came up next. Sorry, folks, we're in kind of a weird spot here. Healthcare professionals are true heroes. Granite Creek is not just an ordinary skilled nursing facility. First Thursday night of the month at 6 p.m. at the Prescott Library. Everyone's welcome. Everyone can play ukulele.
Well, I don't know. I'm
okay, Peter, we got to work on that. Come on.
I struggle with a lot of things, including ukuleles.
We just have too much fun here, folks. You're listening to the parade, the Prescott, the 40th Annual Chamber Christmas Parade on KYCA Prescott, K278C in Prescott. It's about 2 o'clock on a gorgeous Saturday in Arizona's Christmas City.
And now we got another great group for the kids here in the community, the Prescott Valley Clovers 4-H Club. The Prescott Valley Clovers is a youth organization that provides hands-on learning and leadership. 4-Hers learn by doing, and they offer projects in cake decorating, sewing, electronics, poultry, pigeon, shooting, sports, outdoor activities, everything else, vet science, rocketry. Holy cow, that sounds like a fun group.
The Prescott Valley Clovers
4-H always is.
Prescott Valley Clovers is a youth organization that provides hands-on.
Oh, folks, we got so much coming up. All right, next up, the Northern Arizona indoor football team, the Northern Arizona Wranglers, the 2022 IFL champions. They beat the Arizona Rattlers, I believe, in the championship. That's the Mustang dance team and mascot, Whiskey. Hope you got a good look at Whiskey there. Next up is Firewise from Dewey Humboldt.
Yeah, Dewey Humboldt Firewise is celebrating 7 years of educating its residents about everything Firewise. Dewey Humboldt residents will have mitigated 100 acres by the end of 2023, and the Firewise group has installed over 700 911 green address signs to this rural community. They're working on their second children's book and invite all of the third annual Don't Get Burned invite all of you to the third annual Don't Get Burned wildfire event May 6th at Mortimer Farms. The agency theme is Be Your Own Hero, which means taking care of yourself first so that you can support a family member, your friends, and your neighbors.
Next up, Artisan Woodworkers Supply. The Groot from Guardians of the Galaxy is here with us tonight, and they're piloting the Artisan Delivery Man. Artisan supplies hardwoods and live edge wood slabs to the public in the Quad City area, as well as woodworking supplies and tools. Artisan is delivering Christmas cheer.
Group.
Next up, let's see, the CP Mules and Equine Rescue Group, number 78, coming up next. CP Mules, a nonprofit brand new horse rescue in Chino Valley. They're a nonprofit rescue dedicated in changing and bettering the lives of used and neglected horses and mules. They have done a tremendous amount of work in a very short time. Anyone is welcome to come volunteer and ride and feed the animals as well as brush and bathe them. All of the animals love the attention. These are going to be the most spoiled animals on the face of the planet.
Well, they deserve it from what they've been through. Well, they could use a little pampering.
Absolutely. There is so many wonderful families and groups out in Chino Valley dealing with horses and horse care. They're just fantastic folks.
And behind them, we've got Prescott Classical Academy to cultivate wisdom, knowledge, and understanding in the hearts and minds of our students through classical home education and Christian community. Prescott Classical Academy serves the Prescott and surrounding area as a resource for local homeschool families. They strive to teach their kids not what to think, but how to think critically and communicate clearly to the world around them. So they want to thank everyone and thank you for being the local.
Yep, here they come now, Prescott Classical Academy. All right. Folks, Prescott, Arizona is just really putting on a great show today. We thank you for joining us here on KYCA around the world. All you fine folks everywhere who are watching and listening, wish you could be here. Arizona's Christmas City is really going to be lit up tonight.
Up next, rolling up here.
And here they come, the Classical Academy. Behind them, we've got a bike group, and we'll be talking about them in a moment. Prescott E-Bike is coming up behind them.
Enthusiastic bunch, birthday.
And I see a bunch of little kids walking up to some horse patties here. I hope they're careful.
All right, kids. Be very, very mindful of where you're stepping next. It is a hazard of the Prescott Parade.
It's a virtual minefield here in downtown Prescott.
They're watching. Here they come. They're going around the minefield. Thank goodness, I believe the bands are pretty much done, but we'll have to keep an eye on that. Okay, next up, Prescott E-Bike, a local and family-owned business open year-round, offering an unforgettable adventure for locals and visitors alike. Try one of their self-guided lakeside side rides or two of the most iconic trails, the Peavine and the Iron King Trail, with spectacular views of Watson Lake and the Granite Dells. They will deliver and pick up the bikes for you. All you have to do is show up and ride. They take care of the rest. That's Prescott E-Bike.
That's excellent customer service right there.
That is. That's neat. Don't run the battery out delivering. I'm kidding. And don't run your bikes through the horse muffins.
They'll be hosing off some wheels tonight. And now we've got the Whiskey Row Social Club and Historical Society. The Whiskey Row Social Club and Historical Society was begun by Bradley G. Courtney and friends. Brad is the author of 4 books on the history of Prescott's Whiskey Row, including the newest one just out, True Tales of, as well as Amazon. Whiskey Row Social Club meets most Fridays at the Palace Restaurant and Saloon, and everyone's welcome to join. The song playing right now is the Down to Whiskey Row song, which was written and sung by Brad. Look for the music video on YouTube, Down to Whiskey Row, which was locally produced and features several beloved Whiskey Row businesses.
All right, folks. Look out for the little mines. Okay. Next up, Lifeline Ambulance, serving northern Arizona since 1956. Lifeline Ambulance, your EMS expert for all your emergency medical care needs. They wish everyone a safe and healthy holiday season as well. So fantastic.
Sung by Brad on YouTube. Locally produced, features several beloved Whiskey Row businesses.
And next up, we've got Ocean Blue, the ultimate car wash experience. Ocean Blue has multiple locations throughout northern Arizona, committed to serving their communities.
EMTs serving northern Arizona since 1956. Lifeline Ambulance.
Oh my goodness! They outdid themselves on the float this year as well. Last year, the theme last year was the Grinch. Now he's back as Super Grinch. Wow!
We got a lot of blue here. I wonder what it is.
I tell you, folks, you're not for lack of interesting things to see in this parade.
There are some creative people in this community for sure.
Next up, the YMCA, the James Family Prescott YMCA. I'm part of that board. They're fantastic
Nice.
folks. Children of the future, they take the importance of teaching core values, respect, responsibility, honest, and caring through play, education, and sports. Folks, they're getting ready to start the Prescott Valley YMCA building soon.
Nice.
So we're looking forward to that, a new YMCA in Prescott Valley.
For the work they do.
I'll tell you what, folks, the gymnastics program, all of the exercise programs, and all of the child care programs they have at the Y are just fantastic. They do some amazing work. Wow, there you go. Perfect gymnast on the balance beam there. My goodness.
These are some limber little kids.
Balance on the trailer.
All right. Oh, and what worst thing to put in front of a hungry broadcaster? Texas Roadhouse. Make sure to visit Texas Roadhouse, the friendliest place on earth, the only place you'll find a hand-cut steak, fall off the bone ribs made from scratch, sides, and of course everyone's favorite freshly baked bread. Experience the legendary food and legendary service while picking up your gift for this year. Texas Roadhouse gift cards for this season. Merry Christmas from their tables to yours.
And here comes the Batman symbol and pulling this great. All right, next up, the Hazoni Foundation. The Hazoni Foundation, dedicated to serving individuals with intellectuals and intellectual development disabilities to help promote possibilities and self-respect through residential, vocational, and day program services. They've been part of this community since 1985, and they are serving our community in the best way they can. They're honored to serve the most vulnerable citizens. I look forward to partnering with Prescott in the future. The Hazoni Foundation, the fantastic folks.
With intellectual and developmental disabilities to help promote possibilities and self-respect.
Most people have been successful in avoiding the horse muffins so far.
I'm going to start a bet here and figure out which entrant will be the first.
I'm just hoping there's not a marching band down the road here. Okay, next
Behind
up.
them, we've got another great youth organization, the Granite Mountain Young Marines. Granite Mountain Young Marines strengthening our nation's youth and Copper State Detachment of the Marine Corps League. Once a Marine, always a Marine. Semper Fi, young men and women.
The Youth Marines, another great organization that's been a long time in Prescott. Fantastic to see them in the parade as usual.
The Granite Mountain Young Marines.
There they are.
Strengthening our
And right behind
nation's
them, the color guard for the Copper State Detachment of the Marine Corps League. Semper Fi to them. The color guard marching unit, Granite Mountain Young Marines, strengthening the lives of American youth, discipline, leadership, teamwork.
Lots of proud young men and women out here today. These are the folks going to be taking care of us, Jason. I feel good about it.
The future looks bright. If you ever doubted, the future looks bright.
So bright you got to wear shades, right? Isn't that the song?
Absolutely.
Strengthening the lives of American youth.
Okay, next up, and more of them. Another vehicle from the Marines and some of theirs. And then right behind them, you're going to see a series of, bugs, I guess.
That was my very first car as a young man.
Semper Fidelis to our Marines, absolutely.
And, you know, the Marines host Toys for Tots, which is one of my favorite groups every Christmas season. So if you have a little extra time, go pick up something for a young boy or girl that just doesn't have the resources that you might.
They help out, Toys for Tots helps out a lot of organizations here in town, such as Yavapai Food Bank and others. Now, next up, Flat 4 Fetish.
Yeah, remember your first Volkswagen? I certainly do. I was 15 years old. Flat 4 Fetish. Sin is the oldest VW club in the Quad Cities area. It's occasionally... It's a casual monthly gathering of air-cooled Volkswagen enthusiasts. They occasionally do short local cruises and sometimes a car show in Phoenix and even in Orange County. Take a step back in time and come hang out with the club. No VW required. They go to In-N-Out Burger the first Wednesday of the month at 6 p.m.
Okay, keep that in mind, folks. You want to get bugged? There it is, the VW Club. I'm sorry. I had to throw that.
You had to do it. That's a dad joke right there.
Yeah, okay, it's a dad joke. I'm sorry. Folks, I wish you could be down here. Thank you for listening and watching. What a great parade we've had this year. Fantastic floats, horses, everything you want in Prescott, I tell you.
Even an alpaca or llama, perhaps.
We love the alpacas. Okay, coming up next, the Rocky Mountain Alpaca and Llama Group. What's the difference between a llama and an alpaca? Well, the llamas are bigger and they have banana-shaped ears. Alpacas are smaller of the two and have short, pointy ears. Llamas can be used as protection animals as well as for packing and hiking. And the RMLA is a nonprofit organization dedicated to education about llamas and alpacas. RMLA.com.
You know, on behalf of KYCA, I would like to apologize to the llamas for saying they have banana-shaped ears. That's just not very nice.
No, it's not nice, but it's true. But anyway, what a fantastic group. We had some llamas growing up down the street from where we lived here not too long ago. So alpacas, llamas. Watch it. They spit.
They can have an attitude, absolutely.
Fantastic animals, very weird-looking animals too, but they're just wonderful. And being unique as they are. Oh, and there's Captain
Pooper Scooper.
Captain Super.
That is a real superhero right there.
That is. Folks, if you haven't lived in Arizona, you don't know what Captain Super is. There he is, Captain Super.
And now we've got the Prescott High School Student Council. Prescott High Student Council works hard throughout the year to put on events and fundraisers that bring spirit and charity to the student body and community. The Student Council plans dances, spirit weeks, yearly traditions, and community service opportunities. They're grateful for their connections and communication with local businesses and organizations. PHS Student Council wishes everyone happy holidays.
Next up, we have Sturm Ruger and Company. Sturm Ruger, a long-time business in the Prescott community for decades, making firearms for responsible citizens for generations to come. Their float brings superheroes from around the globe to celebrate the Christmas spirit. Their children represent the importance of traditional values of the American way through the costumes of their favorite heroes that represent the freedoms that America enjoys, supported by our Second Amendment rights. And folks, Sturm Ruger, what a fantastic group here in Prescott.
Generations to come, their float brings superheroes from around the globe to celebrate
one of the bigger employers here in
Yes,
Prescott
yes, indeed.
as well.
traditional values.
And behind them, we've got Overall Moving. They're a locally owned and operated company here in Prescott. Highest rated moving company in the Quad Cities area, supporting other local businesses and causes and giving back to the community wherever they can.
Oh, we got the worm. The worm.
We're getting close to the end, folks. It's about 2:15 here locally, and you know a certain elf superhero is going to be at the end of the parade. We'll get to that in a few minutes.
Locally owned, Overall Moving.
Folks, what a parade today. And don't forget, 6 o'clock tonight, the courthouse lighting, the 68th annual courthouse lighting. And after all of our problems the last few years, we're going to have quite a group down there for tonight. We're looking forward to it.
Indeed we are. And next up, we've got Goods from the Garden. Goods from the Garden would like to welcome you to their Superhero Kitchen, a culinary experience.
Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together.
Another
for our
great
next
business
entry,
here
and that
locally.
is Goods from the Garden. Goods from the
And
Garden
behind
would
them,
like
the
to
Miss
welcome you to
Yavapai
the
County
Superhero
Scholarship
Kitchen.
Organization, the young women representing the Miss Yavapai County Scholarships. The ladies just completed and won their crowns on November 12th here in Prescott. You can watch their journey as they prepare for Miss Arizona in June.
Miss Yavapai County.
You can reach out
Scholarship
at
Organization,
missyavapaicounty.org.
welcoming a new group of young women representing the Miss Yavapai County Scholarship
And behind them, we've got H2O Health, your only healthy water. Visit them to know all of the secrets to healthy water, giving you a healthy life.
H2O Health, one of our parade sponsors here on KYCA. Want to thank
You
them.
can find out more
And Allied Electric. Look,
online at
up in the sky. Well, up in the sky. Well, Allied Electric Super Team. It's a bird, it's a plane, it's Allied Electric Super Team. Yes, here in Prescott with superpowers and abilities able to rescue you from the scariest of electrical mishaps. Allied Electric, another great sponsor here on KYCA of our Christmas sponsors.
Sponsor of us at the radio station. That's our friends at Allied Electric. And say hi to Morrow and his team.
Allied Electric, we want to thank them for their sponsorship of classic Christmas programming throughout the month here on KYCA Radio. 6:06 every Monday through Friday, all the way through Christmas. We've got shows from the past and the golden age of radio. All right, next up.
Yeah, we got the big rig from TNT Towing and Transportation. The pride of TNT Towing, dubbed the Tater. It's a 2019 Peterbilt and 50-ton Jerdan rotating boom, capable of lifting up to a whopping 50,000 pounds. This unit is specialized for use on heavy recoveries, extraction, and off-road accidents. So hopefully none of you will need their services, but if you do, they're ready for you.
And right behind them, the pride of Prescott marching band from Prescott High School. They're getting ready to lead the way for the most important person in the parade. They've been here in their 46th year as the pride of Prescott. They perform at a VOTA competitions. They were a state finalist in this year's championships. Prescott High School's band, the pride of Prescott.
Prescott High School, pride of Prescott marching band.
And right behind them, Pete.
I want to do the Will Ferrell Santa. Don't know if that's appropriate, but
Hang on, here's the pride of Prescott welcoming Santa. All right, the pride of Prescott High School Marching Band here in Prescott, Arizona. Traditionally at the end of the parade, welcoming Santa. Yep, Santa Claus. He's on his way down the street to close out the 40th annual Christmas parade here in Prescott, Arizona, Arizona's Christmas City.
you know, for all the places Santa could be right now today, for him to pick Prescott, I'm honored. I gotta tell you.
I got goosebumps. This is great.
He's not returned my calls the last few weeks, though.
Well, I got a list for him. I'm going to grab my list and see if I can get it out to him here. And here he comes, the man himself, coming down the street to close out the Prescott Christmas Parade. Santa Claus himself. There he is. There's the jolly old elf right now.
The moment you have all been waiting for.
There's Santa.
Is
The Prescott Chamber of Commerce is proud to organize this parade every year. 980 businesses strong, and they welcome Santa at the end of our Christmas parade. Folks, thank you for joining us, and don't forget, tune in again right here. We're going to bring you live coverage of the courthouse lighting just a few hours from now, about 6 o'clock local time. It's 2:15 right now. We want to thank everybody who joined us here on the 40th Annual Christmas Parade on KYCA. Thanks to all of our KYCA sponsors, Olson's for Healthy Animals, H2O Health, Yavapai Exceptional Industries, Blind Brothers of Arizona, Pralines of Prescott, Roxy Web Securities Management Incorporated, Spirit West Certified Planning, Dr. Melinda Martin Aesthetics and Comprehensive Women's Care, Prescott True Value, Zebra Escapes Landscape, Allied Electric, and Pro Auto Parts of Arizona. Pete, we want to thank all of our great sponsors on KYCA for bringing the parade to you this year and the lighting.
It was a great day. I'm going to go track down some hot chocolate to get ready for the courthouse lighting tonight. I'm very excited.
We're just over 4 hours, just less than 4 hours away from the courthouse lighting. It's going to be fantastic tonight. We're going to have thousands of people downtown for our traditional courthouse lighting, starting at 6 o'clock local time. And don't forget, followed by fireworks as well. We'll bring it all to you here on KYCA. Pete, one more time, thanks again for coming downtown. And
my pleasure. Yeah, it's an honor to be here every year. I hope I can do it many more years. And if you haven't already made your way to Prescott, get down here now because the space is filling fast.
It's going to be great. For Pete Iannone and all the folks who helped out today, Jason Zenzaletta signing off from Arizona's Christmas City. We'll see you again in a few hours.
Visit us here this evening, and all of our sponsors.